and welcome to today's Republican Voice. I'm Barry Greenspan. I'm the producer of the series. I'm a former member and former chairman of the Malden Republican City Committee, and I'm an associate member of the Medford Republican City Committee. This is the Medford July meeting, and we have Bernie Green, who is our, I'd like to introduce the officers of the Medford Republican City Committee. We have Chairman Bernie Green. We have Treasurer Mark Crowley and Secretary Judy Marcella. I'm so sorry. And Bernie, you have another title to your name right now, don't you?
State Committee.
Congratulations. This is the second time around. And anything from the State Committee to report yet?
I might do that during the course of the meeting.
Good to hear. Okay, and tonight, would you like to tell us who the guest speaker is going to be?
We're expecting Bill Campbell, who's candidate for Secretary of State, to be our featured speaker.
Are you aware of how long it's been since a Republican has been Secretary of State?
A long time, but I bet you have the number.
I do. I checked it out this afternoon. His name was Frederick Cook, and he served for about 21 years, and he left office in 1949. Wow. So we've had quite a drought when it comes to the Secretary of the Commonwealth, but hopefully we'll change things in November.
Okay. That being done, let's do our first start with salute to the flag, which is going to be right up there. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Judy, if you do the Secretary's report.
The chairman's report was as follows. Election results were given for wards 2, 3, and 5, which are now organized. A state committee director has resigned to go to the Republican National Committee. A Tea Party group is being planned for the Medford Malden area, and I believe they've already met. Speakers included David Carnival running for Senate and Richard Canava running for state rep. And the next meeting was announced for July 14th, and we adjourned at 8 p.m. Thank you.
Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? Chair will accept a motion to accept the minutes. Do I have a motion?
I motion.
Moved, seconded? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are accepted. Treasurer's report? A motion to accept the report of the treasurer?
So moved.
Seconded? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Treasurer's report is accepted. We have wards 1, 4, 6, 7, and 8 that need to be organized. Do we have 3 from Ward 1 tonight? No. Ward 4? See 1? No. Ward 6? Huh?
I don't know what ward I'm in, so how can I don't know how to respond to that. How do we find that out?
What's your address?
George Street, 149.
It's Ward 4, I would think. There's 2.
Yeah, near 1.
Yeah. Okay. We need a third. No. Okay. Ward 6? I know we have 2. Okay. And Ward 8? I know we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3. You want to do a caucus, or?
I thought we needed 4.
No, you need 3.
Oh, okay. I thought we did last time.
And, okay.
I could be mistaken. I thought it was myself as, actually, still with the minutes if we
All right, we'll give you a chance to think about it. We'll move on. As was mentioned before, we did have a caucus in Winchester of the district, and we did have representatives from Somerville, Medford, Winchester, and one from Woburn, Ward 2. And as a result, I was elected as state committee man for the remainder of the term. So we have 2 years. I went to the state committee meeting 2 days later, and it was ratified. So everything begins again. We're looking forward to doing some more work with the wards and helping to strengthen Somerville, which has been rather short. Anyhow, one of the interesting things that's happened is that they have changed the rules on voter vault access. Everyone on the committee who had access to the voter vault would probably already has discovered, if you've tried to access it in the last couple of weeks, found out that they no longer do. It's important that certainly Judy and Mark have access. Anybody else, as I stated before, anybody working for a committee or any of the candidates, local or statewide candidates, or who simply just wants to work with building up our own party and wants voter vault access, needs to speak to me. There's a new form that needs to be made out, basically making you liable for breaking the rules. The difference is that previously they had given access, and it's been at least 9 years, and they don't even have an idea of who was still having access to any of the voter vault database. So a decision was made to clear the deck and start again. So the state committee members were automatic, obviously. Members of the local committees need to apply either through their chair or through the state committee members in their district. And persons working for a given candidate must be sponsored by the candidate. And all of that is going to end up being limited unless there's a reason for extension. I don't know whether it's only until January for the candidates or whether it's only for the remainder of the current term, which would be 2012. But it's not going to be ongoing as it was before. They're going to put they're putting limits to access so that they can keep an updated list and add some restrictions to who has access. So anybody that was already a user can talk to me at the end of the meeting. I have the applications here for anybody that is looking for one. That being said, I've made some changes on some of the subcommittees, and I will be speaking about that at length at a later time. But our public relations chairman is he's accepted the chairmanship of public relations. Some of the people that are on the committee have been moved to another position, and I've added some of our newer members. Like everything else, every once in a while, it doesn't hurt to have someone take a new look, have fresh eyes, and maybe see things that we've been overlooking. Public relations is one of the important committees of the four major: the membership, candidates, the public relations, and the program committee. So looking at the next, this current 2-year period, trying to strengthen our committee and grow it even further. So that's the first changes on the wards, on the committees. One of the things I'd like to mention is the importance of doing standouts and supporting our candidates. No one has the time to support every Republican candidate. It's not possible. I doubt if anybody in this room can mention more than one of the 127 candidates for the state legislature or state senate. Maybe you know one or two, and hopefully you're considering supporting them, because truthfully, whoever is governor is going to have a difficult time, especially if it's a Republican, being anything else but a symbol. If we don't not only replace the 5 members of the Senate that have decided to run for other positions, but to make up for some of the vacancies that have occurred recently. I believe there's 30 open positions. In other words, where the incumbent is not running for re-election.